Yo, what's up guys? This is Phantom Tech, and this is a review of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate marks a return to form for the franchise after last year's disappointing Unity. The game takes place in Victorian-era London, and marks the first time in the series where two playable characters are introduced. The more stealth-oriented Evie Fry and her more confrontational brother Jacob Fry. The story takes you through all of London's key locations, using various landmarks and historical figures to its advantage, whether it be running into Charles Dickens in the street, or destroying a lab with the help of Charles Darwin. The game always throws unexpected curveballs at you. The story features various nods to the past games of the series, notably Black Flag, with an entire room dedicated to a memorabilia of that game's protagonist. The gameplay is very much like Unity, but most of the gameplay issues has been refined and fixed. The combat is more fluent and satisfying, but you will not be able to play this game going in blazing unlike most Assassin's Creed games. It is impossible to go into large brawls and emerge victorious. You need to use stealth and raw power in each situation accordingly. The climbing has remained virtually unchanged from past games, but features the addition of a grappling hook or a zipline that you can use to scale buildings, biplane between rooftops, and escape quickly. The biplane makes the parkour faster and more fluid, but it does make the stealth section a little too easy, with the ability just to biplane out of danger and enemy sights. A driving mechanic has been implemented, featuring horse-drawn carriages. They are a vital element of getting across the very large city, but the combat on them is sluggish at best and unplayable at worst. Combat and chases involving carriages should have been omitted from the game, or vastly improved as it stands. I tend to avoid these chases by getting off the carriage and fighting the enemy on the ground. It's that bad. The game also features a safe house in the form of a train. Your safe house travels around the city and can be used as a way to escape or even to get to different locations easily. Switching between Jacob and Evie is seamlessly done. With the press of a button, you could choose who you prefer to play as for most of the game, but some segments require Evie and some Jacob. Both characters have different weapons, inventory, and levels. They do share the same amount of money, however. The upgradable skill tree returns, but as an added bonus, using a certain amount of skill points will rank you up. The game has 10 ranks, and enemies and missions all have suggested ranks. You will have a very hard time going into high level missions and areas before you are ready, so choose wisely. Your armor, weapons, and gadgets can all be upgraded and interchanged. Crafting also returns virtually unchanged. The city of London is divided into multiple areas. Each area has a couple of viewpoints and some area specific activities. If you complete all these activities, the area is liberated and a gang war will trigger. Once you have bested the rival gang, the streets of that area are yours, and you will find your men roaming in it and keeping the peace. Your gang can also be upgraded from your menu. Such upgrades include raising their level, better weapons, more supplies, and even bribing the shops for lower prices and sabotaging the enemy equipment. The story has you playing as the Fry twins, children of a mysterious assassin who is out to free London. They are continuing his legacy in a plan to overthrow Crawford Starrick by eliminating his grip over the city. Meanwhile, in the present day, some familiar faces pop up as a plan to end the Templar Order slowly comes to light. Compared to Unity, the modern day story is much more present, but compared to other games, it still takes a backseat. Overall, Assassin's Creed Syndicate does a lot to fix Unity's mistakes and feels like what Unity should have been. A lot of the same old problems are there, but a lot is fixed. If you like stealth action games, then this is the game for you. I give Assassin's Creed Syndicate a 7 out of 10. Alright guys, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and this is Phantom Tech, and I'll see you next time.